But before then, allow me to take you through the front page of the local dailies very fast. Let me start with the front page of The Standard. The Standard says that recipe for rigging, that is the front page of The Standard. Okay, there you go. Recipe for rigging. The Standard reports that a fresh bid to scrap the IEBC's duty to live stream polling station results has triggered alarm ahead of the 2027 general election. The bill, sponsored by Senate Majority Leader Sh3.5 and Minority Leader Sh3.5, is before the Senate's Justice and Legal Affairs Committee and seeks to remove one of the key transparency safeguards introduced after past disputed polls. Critics say that the move would make it harder for the public and the media to independently verify results, fueling fears of electoral manipulation. With the election less than a year away, its timing has intensified suspicion that the changes could actually benefit President William Ruto if the integrity of the electoral process is compromised. That is on the front page of the Standard newspaper. And the three gentlemen on the front page are Sh3.5, who is the Senate Minority Leader. We have got Ethekon Daktari, who is the IEBC Chairperson. And finally, Aaron Cheruyot, who is the Senate Majority Leader. On the front page of the Star newspaper, the Star reports that budget pain as fuel prices remain high on global tensions. Budget pain as fuel prices remain high on global tensions. Fresh disruptions on key shipping routes threaten inflation surge. And that is what's on the front page of the Star. But again, something that we are also going to talk about, Ruto to critics, Vision 2060 talks not about 2027 politics. President Ruto says that Vision 2060 talks is not about 2027 politics. He was speaking yesterday in Uasin Gishu during a church service at the ACK St. Stephen's in Chepkoilel. And that is one of the things that I want us to talk about with the Cabinet Secretary here, his take on that. Finally, on the front page of the Daily Nation, 3.5 billion shillings a day borrowing spree. 3.5 billion a day borrowing spree. That is on the front page of the Daily Nation. It's a bit of a concern, as per the Daily Nation is reporting, that increased borrowing goes against President Ruto's pledge to rein in on runaway public debt. So President William Ruto's government borrowed 416.2 billion shillings from foreign markets in 4 months this year, translating to 104 billion shillings every month. The loans taken out between January 1st and April 30th deepen a raging financial crisis, with public debt rising to 13 trillion shillings on the front page. So the Daily Nation has also illustrated the number of dates from February up to April 22nd, 2026. And finally, Linda Mwananchi party plan. It's also reported that Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna's camp is exploring registration of Linda Mwananchi as a party ahead of next year's election. Members of the ODM breakaway faction have today scheduled a meeting with the officials of the Office of the Registrar of Political Parties. So that is what's on the front page of your local dailies. Go ahead and pick your favorite paper and read in full details for yourself. All right, let's get into the discussion. I remember